Hello everybody, today we're gonna do a landscape painting with some different colors than usual. Here I put one layer of blue, Prussian blue. Forgive my English because I'm Belgian. Normally I don't speak English. I hope you understand me. So we begin. I'm gonna make the sky a little bit blue and green. So let's get started. I use for medium turpentine and linseed oil. Let's begin. It's gonna be a scene at the evening with a bit of linseed. So first we're going to do the sky. It's a 2-inch brush, I think. Here we measure in centimeters. It's 5 centimeters. You see, I put green. It's emerald green. Emerald green and Prussian blue. Want to have a special effect. Gonna make this side a little bit darker. The darkest one is only Prussian blue. That is oil paint. Yes, oil paint. Not acrylics, it's oil painting. You can do it in acrylic. I love to mixture my paint on the canvas. I love that. It's always a special effect for me. Gonna put a little bit green here. The sky is gonna be lighter. And then we're gonna put some Prussian blue over it. So I think you know what I want to try to do. Put a little bit white. Because it's light color, a lighter color on the horizon. Yesterday I put here a line for the horizon. So I get my mark. It's very important you never put your horizon in the middle of the canvas, because then you have two pieces, it break your painting. So never put your painting, never put your horizon in the middle. Later on we're going to put some white clouds in the sky. So I hope you understand me good. So not, please put a comment below. Yes, I'm going to do this one a little bit darker. So you will see me later on when the sky, that one is finished. So yesterday we did the second layer. Now we're gonna do the sky with a few white clouds. So let's begin. First I'm going to take a brush. Yes. So we're going to take a few clouds. I always use a small brush, but that's your own favor, I think. It's fairly, you see, it's almost dry. So we're going to put white on. You can use your fingers like I do, then you can blend it a little bit in the background. Yes, so I have a reference photo of some clouds, but usually I look a few times and then I do my own thing. You know what I mean? I think some of you will do that the same. What do you think? The clouds are going a little bit in the sky. I like it. It's evening, so they don't have to be so white. Evening is falling. So I think it's better to put them on the canvas like that way. If you don't want to use your finger, you can always put a soft brush and blend it. But I suggest you don't use as many white and little bit white. So I think we're gonna have a little bit work to do. I don't use linseed oil now. Don't like it with white. Because sometimes the oil spoils the white. It goes yellow. I use, sorry for my language, I use bleached linseed oil, but I find it the same. It goes yellow after a time. And I don't like paintings where the background goes yellow, because I think it's ruined your painting. I think so. If you want to know what brush, you can use any brush for this one. This one is a flat and it's number 6, but it's not a brand. It's a brand, of course, but not expensive. I love nature, so I don't have to use brushes with animal furs, hairs. If we can do it that way, why should we? So here I'm gonna put a small one. Smaller than this one. I hope. We see what we come. Where we come. Gonna say that. So I will show you. I'm gonna take a brush. Normally you use it's not a soft brush. For blending you're better with a soft brush. I'm gonna search. I don't have, that's a soft brush, but it's a little small. I think it's too small, yes. It's too small. It don't work for that. I do have bigger ones, but I don't have it here beside me. So I think this way it will be it will be sometimes. If you don't want to have this, you don't have to put it like that. If you want to have it a little bit smoother, you can do like this. With a little bit of turpentine. You can thin it out, you see? Now it's spreading. You know, you see some of these lines in the sky from airplanes. So that's not with any turp. I have lost my brushes, my brush. I found it. It's such a good brush, but a stupid brush, you see? When I put... So I have to do a little work with that brush. I want to go to the sky up. If it don't work, we always can put some darker over it. So feel free, don't be afraid. You always can change your painting. That's the nice of it. The beauty of it. I think you should say it like that. The beauty of oil painting. Or acrylic, it's all beautiful. Now I use my imagination. I always use my imagination like this. We shall... Ah, you see it? You see it? I'm gonna use another brush. Yes, another one. A big, a good one. I have so many brushes. That is a good brush. I work with these brushes. Wait, I'm gonna show it to you. It's a brush, you see? It's going that way. But you have a fine tip. And that's lovely. When you are a painter or you paint ships, houses, that one is a little big. You see, you have small ones. So you put your brush into the... I will show it. That is easier. I'm going to put some white paint on it. So that's to The brush is a little bit white because I use it a lot. So normally I'm gonna try to put it a little flat, and I'm gonna show it to you. So you have, that's not, you see, you don't have to need such a stick to lean on. I have that also, but I don't use it so much. But you have small brushes for that, and you can put a very fine line. So that's very, very good when you are painting a ship or houses. When you have to have a straight line, you can, it's beautiful. But I must say, I have done so many classes for a few years, 6 years I have classes to build experience and have come in touch with other artists. Never somebody used that brush. I don't even see one with anybody. So for me it was heaven when I found it. So you see, I use that for this move also. And what happens? It goes a little bit right, and then you don't have a straight line, but I always have some in the closet for the background. So now we are gonna do the clouds. That must be a little whiter. Yeah. But we were gonna do that later on. So now I'm gonna just put some little turpentine. So we're gonna smooth that up. You always can use a rag. I think it's a rag you call it. So then you can put your finger in it and you can turn, you see? So you can do it on many ways. You can search it what's the best for yourself. I did it too, so. I think I'm gonna do this one a little brighter. I think I'm gonna do it a little brighter. I don't know. See what happens when the clouds are in it. So, gonna use a little tub. Yes, I'm gonna use it a little bit more. I know in some countries you have liquid white. I don't think we have that in our country. I'm from Belgium. I didn't see it in any store. So if you want, you can use liquid white. I think, can't say it for sure, but you can try it. When you are a beginner, you can buy a study canvas. That's much cheaper. So you can make a mistake. I think you can buy this size. This is 50 by 70 centimeters, the canvas. But I think when you have a cheap one, you can buy that for €7. Yes, I think, I don't know. But I know they are very, they are not expensive, I will say like that. Sorry for my mistakes when I speak. Yeah, and try to do my best to speak English, but it's not always easy. I'm gonna say it like that. So we're gonna do a little few lines in the sky. Like I said, it's evening, so gonna use my, I always have a rag with me, it's necessary. I'm such a painter, I can use the paint everywhere. Usually on my face. We are not gonna let it stay. This is already dry, but I'm gonna try to thin it up with turp. I hope it, otherwise we go with the dark paint over it. So now I'm gonna do the sky a little bit further, and I see you when he's done.